Now to the latest on the southern border. Truck drivers continue to block traffic on the Pharr International Bridge. They are protesting Governor Greg Abbott's new vehicle inspection order. This bridge connects Pharr and Reynosa. It is the busiest trade crossing in the Rio Grande Valley. A school district along the coastal bend is facing a massive teacher shortage. Crystal Dominguez explains how they're now teaming up with the Mexican government to bring more educators to Texas. As always, we want to thank you for spending part of your afternoon with us here on Spectrum News 1. It really is our privilege to provide you with exclusive, unbiased news reporting from communities across the state. And we do want to hear from you, so be sure to download that Spectrum News 1 app and connect with us. And you may need that app because we are tracking some severe weather. Megan, I know that's something you've been looking into.
Yes, Title 42 is in limbo while the Supreme Court takes up the Remain in Mexico policy. Now, Title 42 allows the government to expel migrants in the name of public health. With COVID cases dropping, the Biden administration had planned to end it next month. That is until a federal judge blocked the plan last night. Right now, a massive manhunt is underway in New York City for a suspect who police say set off a smoke bomb and opened fire in a subway car during rush hour this morning. At least 16 people were injured in that subway attack. 10 were shot. 5 of them are listed in critical but stable condition. The U.S. also announced that it's sending more aid to Ukraine. More than 4.5 million people have fled the country since the start of the war. Olivia Levada spoke with a Ukrainian immigrant now living in Texas who says she is experiencing survivor's guilt as she watches attacks continue in her home country.
South by Southwest is back and in person for the first time since 2019. The Music Fest kicked off today, and that means more than 1,300 artists from all over the world will be playing at more than 30 venues right here in downtown Austin. Our Dylan Scott spoke to a few local bands excited to be at South by and playing in front of a live audience again. Take a look. I am standing here with singer, songwriter, and Texas native Jake Lloyd, who is performing during South by. Thanks for taking this moment to speak with us. Now, describe your music, because I know you blend genres. A little hip hop, a little R&B, a little alternative rock.
Definitely. I would call it real eclectic.
Now, I don't normally do this, but I'd like to give you my microphone. If you would bless us with a little something, a little sample, a little daily interlude. Can you do that?
I think I can do that.
Take it away.
Woke up this morning, hating myself. I hated the way I looked, the way I thought, and the way I felt.
COVID restrictions are loosening across the country as case counts continue to fall. But a very different scenario is playing out in other parts of the world. In China, Beijing residents are flooding local stores, buying as many supplies as they can. Texas A&M Chief Virologist Dr. Ben Newman is back with us with more on the situation in China and beyond. Dr. Newman, great to have you back with us. Throughout the pandemic, we have seen COVID outbreaks in other parts of the world before they happened here. Should we be concerned about a similar situation as what's happening in China?
And if you get another booster on top of that, it just gives you a little more time and a little less to worry about.
Dr. Newman, some encouraging news. We hear that Pfizer has just requested emergency use authorization for its COVID vaccine for younger children. What are your thoughts about that, and what do parents need to know at this stage?
The boosters work in younger children just like they do in older kids and adults. So I think it's a good thing.
Parents who are open to vaccinating their younger kids have been waiting for years for this to happen. I'm so glad for them that we are one step closer. Dr. Newman, it is always a pleasure. Thank you for your time.
Dr. Cross, anytime.
We have a number of girls who watch our newscast as well. Any advice for young girls?
Well, I mean, I think it has so much to do with the theme of our book, Find Your Sisterhood.
Yeah.
It might be your sister, it might be your neighbor, it might be your school friend, it might be someone else, but find someone that makes you feel great about yourself.
I'm so glad that you had each other to lean on during those years. Okay, pop quiz. Finish this statement for me. Texas women are.
Can we cuss?
I know.
Bad.
I was going to have a
Bad to
sissy
the
moment.
bone.
Bad to the bone.